Hi everyone, this is Melanie from the Book Chronicles. Shannon and I wanted to wish you a happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, may it bring you happiness, peace, love, and joy. And I also wanted to share, hopefully if we can get the video uploaded, I want to share a blast from the past, which I did a book review of Jay Asher's What Light. And I'll put the picture right here so you can see. I did the book review for that book last year. I also, earlier this week, finished up 2 books. The first book was One Day in December, which is Reese Witherspoon's book of the month for her book club. And one day on the 21st of December, 2008, Lori takes a bus on Camden High Street in London, and as she looks out the window of the bus, she spots a handsome man and falls in love at first sight. She searches everywhere for this gentleman for an entire year. Her and her best friend Sarah, Sarah is just like a sister to her. So 1 year later, her best friend and roommate introduces her to her boyfriend, and she says that he is her soulmate and she wants to marry him. Much to her surprise, Lori finds out that the gentleman that her roommate and best friend Sarah is talking about is Jack O'Mara, the guy that she fell in love with at the bus stop in 2008 on December 21st. So that was a really good book. I enjoyed that book so much. The second book that I finished was Death by Eggnog by Alex Erickson. Chrissy is roped into a play to play an elf at the holiday extravaganza for the Pine Hills Community Theater. After the previous elf drops out, however, the holiday extravaganza is doomed after Santa is found dead. The main suspect happens to be her ex-boyfriend, Robert, who begs her to clear his name. This, like I said, this is book 5 in the bookstore cafe mystery series. The first book in the series, I believe, is Death by Coffee, because she and this lady named Vicky co-own a coffee shop / bookstore, and the coffee shop and the bookstore is called Death by Coffee. If you enjoy stories based on their plot and you don't care as much about plot development, then you could probably go ahead and read this book by itself as a standalone, which that's what I did because I don't mind the plot development that much. But however, if you are a person that invests, and I invest in the characters, but I don't have to have the stories in a series order. If you are invest in stories based on character development and you want to go in a time frame to see how each character in the series develops, and you'll want to start with book 1, which is Death by Coffee. But I really enjoyed those books. I also enjoyed the movie Dumpling, which this book by Julie Murphy is based on. I love the soundtrack as well by Miss Dolly Parton, and if you don't like Miss Dolly Parton and you live in Tennessee, them fighting words. Everybody in Tennessee loves Miss Dolly. She's just an amazing lady. I enjoyed the soundtrack. I love the movie, and the book-to-movie adaptation is just amazing. It's about a young girl named Willa Dean who is a plus-size individual, and her mom is a beauty queen. One day, she decides she's going to enter a beauty pageant. So that's all I'm going to tell you about this book. I don't want to give too much away, but I enjoyed that book very much. Also picked up at Barnes & Noble today, Christmas Caramel Murder. And I don't know if I'll get to this book. It's by Joanne Fluke. I don't know if I'll get to this book this year. Hopefully I will. But I hope that you enjoy the video and that you have a wonderful and blessed holiday. Shannon and I wishes you a wonderful 2019 as well, and a joyous and happy new year. So on to the video. Put a little love in your heart. What are you reading today?
Live and Let Try.
Live and Let Try. Who's that by?
I forgot, it's in the car.
Oh. Any favorite book to movie adaptations for 2018?
Love Simon.
Love Simon? Yeah. I think that was one of the top two for me. I like the movie Boy Erased with Lucas Hodgins and Nicole Kidman, based on a book by Jared Conley, which is a memoir about his experience in a conversion camp. And I also liked The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and the movie about Star Carter. So those are some good ones. Also, of course, like you said, Love Simon, based on the book by Becky Albertalli, Simon and the Homo Sapiens Agenda. So we just finished our coffee at Starbucks. Enjoyed the movie Dumplin', which was turned into a Netflix movie, and To All the Boys I've Loved Before, which was part of the Laura Jean series.
Hi.
How are you doing, hon?
I'm doing.
You're doing. She wanted to get out of the house today. She didn't want to be stuck in the house.
Sore. But I'm okay.
Bless your heart. So we're going to make a trip to Barnes & Noble, I guess. What do you think? You feeling up to it?
Yeah.
Okay. And right now we decided we're going to go see some relatives. It's a day before Christmas.
Hi.
And Shannon feels up to driving, so we'll let her drive. I have finished One Day in December. And what books have you read, Shannon?
I am buddy reading Girls of Paper and Fire with Melissa and Lingo.
Now, you like it so far?
I love it. It's amazing and intense.
So that's what we seem to be doing today. I don't know if we'll end up going to a coffee shop or not after visiting relatives, but we'll see how the day goes. Hopefully, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll be able to upload my review for White Light by Jay Asher that I did last year. So, onward we go.
A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Oh, yeah, walking in a winter wonderland.
Oh, it feels like Christmas, just like Christmas. It feels like Christmas with you. It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground.
Curiosity thrilled the cat.
Oh, that's cute. I like the cozy mysteries. Hi everyone, I'm back. Welcome to Mel's and Shannon and Mel's World of Bookish Adventures. I just came back from Starbucks, and I came back from seeing the Star Wars movie. Yeah, my Darth Vader shirt. Yeah. And I just wanted to show you some of the books that we unhauled and drink a little bit of my coffee from the cafe. But there's some books that I thought were really interesting, and one I gave to my niece for her birthday, and I also got me a copy of, and that is Girling Up by Mayim Bialik. How to Be Strong, Smart, and Spectacular by Mayim Bialik, PhD, and it's a signed copy. I also got my niece a signed copy of this book as well, and I thought, well, I think it'd be a great present for her. Also, Amazon came, and we got in the mail a good holiday read. Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. So I'm excited to read this book and see what it entails. Also got some middle grade books. The Doldrums. And the first book. And the second book. And look at the cover of that. The second volume 2 is supposed to have some holiday vibes incorporated in it. So it should be a really good book. I spent the day today when I was at Barnes & Noble. I checked out my books, and I was talking to this lady, and we were geeking out over Star Wars. So it was so awesome. But I hope you enjoyed this video of Shannon and Mel's World of Bookish Adventures. And until next time, may the force be with you. Shalom and peace, love, books, and coffee.